The Manufacturing Engineering Global Training Center provides education to improve the competencies of manufacturing engineers through hands-on learning and applied training to share the various technologies and vast experience that will be beneficial to personnel when applying to their various tasks. Megtc mainly consists of the practice zone and the lecture zone. The practice zone is comprised of 6 field training areas. The press training area is where specialized technical training is offered on robotics, control and hydraulic systems, and also for promoting understanding of the functions of each piece of equipment with an emphasis on the key modules of the press equipment. In the body training area, training is provided for assembly, disassembly practice, automatic control practice, and failure handling, in addition to aid in the understanding of the functions of the major body equipment, such as the transporting system and main buck. In the painting training area, major equipment, such as the paint robot and transporting system, is configured, and thus training is provided on the functions of the equipment as well as the control practice and failure handling. In the assembly training area, the chassis for vehicle assembly as well as major equipment for the trimming and final processes are configured, and thus training is provided on the understanding of the equipment functions and failure handling. In the Powertrain training area, training is provided for the failure handling as well as the understanding of the characteristics and functions of the key processing and assembly equipment for the vehicle engine and transmission. The robot training area is where the robot body and peripheral system is configured. With this, training is provided for the characteristics of each piece of equipment and diagnosing malfunctions, performing troubleshooting, in order to improve the competencies of the maintenance engineers. The field training areas in the practice building have been arranged to serve a role as IT-based training facilities. These facilities will be utilized as spaces for smart and field-oriented training. The lecture zone provides a space for theoretical education and specialized technical training according to each respective field using practice kits. The first floor is comprised of a lobby, training area, and an auditorium. The second floor consists of a global monitoring center, a lecture room, a video conference room, and an office space. The lobby is a place for manufacturing engineers to communicate ideas about what the future of Hyundai Motor Group will look like. In the simulation training room, training is provided on equipment operating methods in a virtual space without actual equipment. In the measuring instrument training room, the ability to use measuring instruments and analyze measuring results have been improved. In the control automation training room, training is provided for the control technologies for the PLC and inverter, which are necessary for the operations of the automated equipment. In the computer room, the skills required for using software for equipment examination are developed. In the 3D virtual training room, the limitations of practical training are overcome by using virtual technologies. The lecture room can accommodate 42 trainees. If necessary, the desks can be rearranged for team-based learning. A place to systematically learn about the manufacturing engineering and to foster infinite possibilities. A place where engineers build their pride. A place where creative human resources are developed through advanced manufacturing engineering training. Megtc creates the future manufacturing engineering of Hyundai Motor Group. We create tomorrow. Manufacturing Engineering Global Training Center.